Well, it's the last day of 2021 and I'm sitting here on the balcony here in Perth, Western Australia. And I'm just watching the very early flights, international flights, literally fly by and then head north, probably to Singapore or somewhere in Asia. And it's reminded me of the largest lesson I've had in 2021, and I wish I had learnt this earlier than it took me for the whole year. I don't know whether you've seen the movie Passengers with Chris Pratt in it. And he was having a conversation with the bartender because he was alone, he was awake, and it looked like he'd be by himself for many, many years. Speak of the devil, here comes another plane. Perth, Western Australia right now, just so you know, is in, it's not in lockdown, but we have our borders closed to the rest of Australia. So we practically can't go anywhere in the state. That's a big plane, that one. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, Chris Pratt and Passengers. And Chris's character was sitting down with the actual robotic bartender, having a conversation about how sad he was about where he was. And he said, if you focus so much on where you should be, you forget to make the most of where you are. And looking back at 2021, I've had some outstanding adventures with the family. I swam to Rottnest with my daughter. We did our first ocean swim together, which is an ocean swim from Perth to Rottnest, about a 23k swim. I'd never swum in the ocean race. I'd never even swum longer than 50 metres. My daughter trained me. We made it. It was hell on earth for me, but it was something which I'll never forget. Oh, I'm so glad I'm done. So glad I'm done. But I feel old. I had fun with Samuel. We went for adventures around Perth.
All right, let's get in here, the sanctuary area, then we'll wait for Caleb, yeah?
We found ways of finding more adventure to ram into our daily life, even when we were in lockdown.
Well, if I can't find my other Birkenstock.
We went indoor skydiving and I found out that my littlest boy is an absolute daredevil.
Like a space cadet, yeah. Holy cow.
I went camping with my boys for the very first time. We had the first father-son camp with Samuel, which my eldest boy was able to come to.
Oh, yeah!
We also went camping ourselves and found how much we loved the outdoors, and the best thing about it is we love being in the outdoors together.
Sam, unfortunately there's no hairbrush after the shower, so you know what type of day it is then?
Beanie Day.
Beanie Day.
Here he goes, everyone.
Oh, this will end badly. Oh, he's going full pelt.
Oh, no! Holy cow!
We also had some first-time farm adventures where we went to a farm at mates of mine farm, Farmer Keith's farm. And
red tractor. This is Ferguson. Can we get some alpaca food? See in here, look, that's the alpaca food.
They don't know you. So open your fingers like that. Open your fingers.
Play with the chickens, actually herd the cattle for the first time, dip the cattle. We were also able to do multiple things on the farm.
I'm going to be teaching, Caleb will be driving for the very first time, his first manual car. Have you ever driven manual before? Ever?
No. So now when you're driving, turn left, you're going to go into left, that's right. Go, accelerate, 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 accelerate.
Hey! 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 Hey!
And we also did, one of our major trips was actually go to Broome. We did also go down to Dunsworth this year, which is about 2 hours south of Perth. But we also went up to Broome. I'd been to Broome before, but the rest of the family hadn't been to Broome. So we went dolphin searching. We watched one of the best sunsets I've ever seen and also went on camel rides together.
How are you enjoying the camels? They're awesome. So, what's the name of our camel then?
Sunny. It's sunsetting. We love the sunset.
Yeah, look, how pretty is the sunset?
We also went to the horizontal falls where we flew over them and then went to a secluded beach at Cape Levee, which we're definitely going to be going to again.
It's not cold. Look, your brother's gotten in. He's really brave. Your mum's gotten in before Brianna.
So this year has certainly been making the most of where we are. So what does 2022 hold? Well, firstly, we've just bought Boston, a Boston Whaler 255. We're going to be taking her to places in Perth that we've never been to before, so we can go fishing. But we're also going to be taking up snorkeling. I want to learn as much as I can about the ocean life here in Perth, as well as get my scuba diving license with my 2 older kids. Because we do actually want to go up to Exmouth and swim with the whale sharks, as well as other things we want to do around the waters of all of WA, Ningaloo Reef, everything. We've also got Pearl, my 2020 Ford Raptor, who's going to be done up for off-roading.
But what we're looking at doing is decking Pearl out with a rooftop tent, as well as an automatic tray, as well as power, and everything we need for those short, sharp trips that I can fit in between work and free time.
She's about 1/3 of the way through because I've got a lot of locations I want to visit. I want to be able to do a lot of treks down south near Albany. There's a lot of items I want to be able to see, which is really just a couple of day trip, take off, take a walk, come home. We also want to go up north. We want to go up north for fishing. I want to go up north for glamping. I want to be able to experience up north in the wintertime when it's not so hot and visit some of my friends up there. We've never been in those locations, like Exmouth, for example. We've got a lot of plans to go up there, but we've also got some international items planned. I want to get back to the US, I want to get to Disney, I want to get to Dubai, I want to get across to Europe. You can probably tell my brain is exploding in items that we want to do. I'm also doing the Casey Neistat online course for storytelling. Now, I don't quite know what it's going to be like, but this whole channel started with me wanting to make memories worth remembering. I now want to make sure that the videos are also worth watching. That's it. But once again, the biggest lesson I'll be focusing on, the same lesson that I learned from this year, is if COVID comes in and we get locked down again, or we're restricted in our travel overseas, I just want to make sure that we make the most of where we are, not get upset of where we can't go. Because that's what happened at the beginning of the year when I had to cancel multiple holidays. We cancelled 7 in a row, 7, because COVID was following every location we tried to get to. And I don't want to be in that same situation. I want to have plan A and plan B. And whatever the situation, bring it together and have some fun with the family. I do want to end this recap video off with saying thank you to all of you. We've just passed 1,230 subscribers, which blows my mind. We've got over 150 of you who come back regularly to see our videos, which is so far beyond what I expected with our YouTube channel, having people actually interested in what we're doing. So I did want to say thank you for that, because without you, none of this would have been possible. Stay safe over the New Year period. I'll be having a bit of a break in the next couple of days, and I'll see you very soon at the next adventure.